at the bottom. We've got a sun-diving comet set to meet its end today. That is a Kreutz family member, should be visible on C2 frames later today. Two noteworthy quakes overnight, deep blood echoes striking the red alert star from our alert map posted to the app last night, and another one in Fiji. Folks, the good news here is that it looks like Sally is set to avoid New Orleans. The bad news? It's a big country, big coastline, and the slow-moving system is going to dump ridiculous amounts of rainfall. In addition to the wind and storm surges, this storm exemplifies the slow-moving, high-risk situation where the clouds have enough time to dump deadly deluges. Eyes open here, and good luck. Folks, the Global Climate Report for August is out. Once again, the percentiles and degree departure from average charts look different. The one that's mostly red and white uses a qualitative cheat in the near average section where they can turn all the cold blue areas to white, or even red in some cases, and then turn around and deliver the whitewash chart to the public. The one with blue is what really represents global temperatures. Up next, this is never good. Who's ready for their genetically modified hamburger? But it's not the bread or the veggies, it's the actual burger meat. They have found a way to engineer sires to pass only the DNA of a different sire, such that its qualities procreate. I don't want them messing with my corn, let alone my beef. We got to get that bad taste out of our mouths here with a wow. When the paper about this was released in August, I figured somebody was going to quickly debunk it. Nope. One phosphorus atom, 3 hydrogen atoms in a molecule. Seems like a simple compound, but on Earth, it's only produced by industry and microbes in oxygen-free environments. There is no non-living natural pathway to this molecule, so what's it doing in the clouds of Venus? Well, maybe, just maybe, there is microbial life in the clouds of Venus, just like there is in the highest reaches of Earth's atmosphere. And as for why it hasn't been detected before, well, first, the latest technologies are quite a bit better than the last ones, but maybe also Venus's recent wind speed changes are changing the upper cloud layers and where the life and exhausted gases are found. That's a little Easter egg for those who know the planetary changes ongoing during the solar system shift through the galactic current sheet. Up next, this one is fantastic. The subject of magnetic sixth sense in animals is one of our favorites, and while I've loved the previous theory about ion channels and magnetic cells in the creatures, I have to admit that this new competitor theory will need a fair trial. We do also know that bacteria are far more magnetosensitive, and to electric fields as well. And when some may live in the blood or nervous system, it tastes arrogant to suggest we have any clue what the most resilient form of life on this planet over eons is really up to. Last but not least, this one will go to the astrophysical journals of the AAS, and it has one critical point. The electric field of the solar wind is as critical as the kinetic parameters in terms of producing a geomagnetic superstorm. This plays in a couple of areas. First, if we're discussing what's important for the production of tremendous induced currents that can break entire grids, we should remember that it also affects the atmosphere first, and to a greater degree. This geomagnetic climate control article from September 1st will be number 500-something in the next edition of the book. Of course, the key element here is the fact that Earth's weakening magnetic field makes this scenario a real possibility, at least a 1 in 4 chance this upcoming sunspot cycle, and that when we are discussing something like the solar wind, a supernova shockwave, or a crossing of a current sheet, anything in that realm, the thing taking the impact, when it's a sphere magnet, be it the Earth or the Sun, is going to contend with dynamic pressure changes of both physical and electric character.